Hello everyone, I'm Andy from the Pixel Pub and I'm here to talk about the game room. Okay, we did a game room tour a couple years ago. I figured it's about time to give that an update because we have added a couple extra shelves in the game room and added some more stuff for some more games. So, just like last time, started out in the living room, went to some stuff into the dining room, and finished with the main event here in the game room. So please check it out. It's a ton of fun talking about games in the game room. Okay, we're going to start here in the living room where we got the Switch games and the PS5 games. We got some PS5 games up here and one lone Xbox Series X game back there. And a whole bunch of Switch games. A lot of cool stuff here. There's Luigi from Mario Kart Live. There's a little bit of some Switch 2 action there. And some of our special edition stuff here. Got the UFO 50 thing that I accidentally ripped that one time. That sucked. And Eats 8, Ultimate Fogana. I still need to play that. Yeah. There's a lot of Switch games. Got our OG Switch up here. Still chilling. What else? Oh yeah. My 8-bit controller that I've been playing on the Switch 2. It works out really well. Going to be using that in a little bit here to play some Suikoden 2. So that's the shelf we have here in the living room for modern consoles. Oh yeah. All right, this is our setup for on the TV here. 65-inch OLED. Nothing special. Just the PS5 and the Series X, and the Xbox One's down there. That's just a Rock Band 4 machine now. We got the Steam Deck and the Switch 2 and the AY and Thor over there charging up to be used whenever needed. What do you think, Catherine?
I love our setup.
Yeah, it's very simple, very basic. A lot of cables. It's going to be a going theme. There's a lot of cables everywhere. Okay, next we have here in the dining room Simpsons arcade machine, the one up arcade machine, arcade one up rather, that we have modded. What was that company called? Mod Up Arcade or something. It was so many years ago. I can't remember what it's called, but basically you basically tell them what arcade one up machine you have, and they will give you an option of what kind of control deck you want to have. You can do like a single player, or 2-player, or 4-player. And you could pick like the color of the buttons and whether you want to have a trackpad or not, or a trackball. And we went with the 2-player 6-button configuration because that's, I don't know, we could have gone with 4-player, but it's here in the corner and there's not a lot of space. And you could choose that to light up buttons and the light up trackpad and all that stuff. That's what we went for because it just looks cool. And see, we're playing the hit here, Ninja Baseball Batman, and like you could pick other games. There's a lot to pick from. So yeah, it's just a fun thing you could turn on when you're having some friends over, having some drinks, and they can play some Neo Turf Masters if they want to. Just a fun ass time. It's our modded Simpsons machine. So this is also our dining room. It's our record player where we mostly listen to video game soundtracks, or at least I do. I got Castlevania Symphony of the Night up here. Currently now playing. Behind it I was listening to the East 8 soundtrack, which is really good. And if we go over here, see where we keep the vinyls. See, we don't have enough space for all of them. Expedition 33, and I believe that's the Skyrim soundtrack just sitting out in the open. But just the rest of them, a lot of them, they're just big. They're big. There's 4 vinyls for Persona 4. There's 8 vinyls for the Mega Man X soundtrack. There's Bloodstained, Suikoden 1 and 2. Some cool stuff in there. I need to get more video game vinyls. What is this? Cosmic Star Heroine. Oh yeah, I got that for like $5 because it was damaged. Kathy needs to play Cosmic Star Heroine. Yeah, we like our video game vinyl soundtracks. It's about time for the main event. We're outside this door. We have a little breakdown of an NES controller, which my brother got me. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna go in. Let's go. Okay. here it is. I'm not going to show off my PC space because this is a literal mess and I don't want to clean it up. But yeah, let's start at the start here with this shelf. See, at the top we got some more limited edition stuff that we picked up from the limited run warehouse sale for like, I don't know, $10 a piece. It was a pretty wild day going out there and picking up a bunch of cool stuff for very cheap. And we got Xbox 360 games and a few people guarding them. There's a Blina and one of the Gundams. Xbox 360 was fun to collect for because I got a ton of games on the cheap. So I worked at Target at the time and got a bunch of stuff on clearance. It's a TurboGrafx mini box. My Game Gear from when I was a kid, it doesn't work anymore. Sadly, maybe we can get that fixed one day. Oh yeah, my Neo Geo little Evercade thing. I still need to get some Evercade cartridges and test them out. I want to get that Soul Reaver one. I think that'd be fun to have. A sealed copy of Super Puzzle Fighter 2 on the GBA, which is just a random thing to have. And moving down, there's some GameCube games. Too many player choice ones for my opinion. I don't like the yellow. I like a smooth shelf, but it is what it is. Some more Xbox 360 stuff. Down to the Wii. Little pinball thing here. Seth Rollins guarding it. Yeah, not many Wii games, but I guess there weren't that many really good ones to begin with. I think I have all the heavy hitters. Except the only one I really want that I don't have, and it's kind of expensive now, is the Resident Evil Dark Side Chronicles, which Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles is kind of a light gun-esque shooter. For the first Resident Evil, Dark Side Chronicles is Resident Evil 2 in that type of light gun form. Down here, way down here, still kind of dusty. DS. Some more Switch games, some games that me and Kathy have already beat and are not really going to go back to anytime soon. And some Wii U games. I was blocked by a slime there. Just like the Wii, just not a lot of stuff going on there. But hey, there's some good stuff on the Wii, just not a lot. Next we got a little Galaga sign here and some random, I don't know, paraphernalia. Different, I don't know, got a Duff drink. It's not a beer. Sparkling beverage is what it says. I don't know. It's Canadian. And a big Mega Buster. That's cool. And the N64 games. And one of Kathy's Sailor Moon things. So yeah, I have quite a bit of N64 games. Not a ton. I've got a few. Got a Baseball Stars for Neo Geo Pocket Color. Got a few boxes that I kept over the years, not a ton. I got a Banjo-Tooie manual. Do we own Banjo-Tooie?
I don't know.
We do. We don't have Banjo-Kazooie. I got a zip disc here that's got N64 ROMs on it. Who remembers zip discs? 100 megabytes. There's probably like 3 on there. If that. Oh yeah, that's our poor 3DS that doesn't work anymore. My original one from 2011. Kathy washed it in the washing machine and it no longer turns on. Hey, that's me. Sad day, but we still have it. It just hides in there. In shame. Next up, got some 3DS games. Holler if you like the 3DS.
Woo!
There's a lot of cool stuff on the 3DS. A lot of good ass RPGs. What's your favorite RPG on the 3DS?
I'm looking at those Fire Emblems right now. Oh, Ever Oasis.
Yeah, it's probably Ever Oasis. Oh, everything fell. Because of course it did. There's Dragon Quest remakes on the 3DS, but you didn't play. We have Dragon Quest 7 on the 3DS, but you didn't play it on 3DS. You played that new one on the PS5.
I already did it on the 3DS, though. I have a game save.
They got a lot of good Kirby games on the 3DS.
Still
Good
Glue
stuff.
is good.
Bowser's Inside Story. That's not the one I played. This is the one I played. Superstar Saga. Really good game. Really good RPG.
Radiant Historia was good.
You played that on the DS, though.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't opened this one yet. Trying to play it on AY and Thor.
Oh my god. Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds.
Oh, Link Between Worlds is very good.
That was good.
One of the best Zelda games. And down here is some kind of not great PS1 games and my Dreamcast games. And Dreamcast games, not a ton, but
There's Shenmue.
yeah, Shenmue's good. I like some Shenmue.
Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur is amazing. Some Xbox One's games, not a lot. Like Xbox One and Xbox One. Like, it's hard to even talk about that stuff anymore. Yeah, they've collected dust because we ain't got really played them that much. Got my soundtrack, my CD soundtracks. I think this came with Skyward Sword, maybe. I got the second Densetsu soundtrack. The Legend of Mana, which is really good. Secret of Mana 2, which is good. And one of my all-time favorites, Final Fantasy Tactics. Don't have them on vinyl, but if I could, I would. Okay, going to this next shelf here. Top, we have a Power Glove, which has been in the closet for forever. It's way too high up. I need to find a new spot for it, but Kathy 3D printed this stand for it here recently, and I had to put it out because it's been in the closet for forever. And some other stuff. That's the Virtual Boy Switch Online headset that we got a while ago. Was it Galleon from Lunar? It's a boxing puppet.
Pretty awesome.
It was like a pre-order bonus for Lunar 2. It's like, yeah, not for sale. Got Crazy Krusty the doll, which is fun.
And scary.
And we got some Super Nintendo games. Who doesn't love the Super Nintendo?
I love the Super Nintendo.
We got the heavy hitters up front. I love the Mega Man X series, Mega Man X 1 through 3 there. Harvest Moon.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Earthbound. Super Mario RPG. Demon's Crest. Chrono Trigger. And the newest heavy hitter was Pocky and Rocky, which is a fun shooter starring a shrine maiden and a raccoon. And it's hard as shit. Yeah, but that's a lot of Super Nintendo games. What you want to play? Super Bomberman? I got you. What you want to play? Clay Fighter? I got you, buddy. Let's go.
I want to play Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
It's up there.
I want to play Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
You want the Tecmo Super Bowl 3 manual? We don't have the game. Don't know where the manual came from. It's in our house somehow. More Super Nintendo games. A few strategy guides here. Chrono Cross, which I bought back in the day because I got stuck. Kathy got a Final Fantasy 12 one recently because
I'm going to go back to that one day.
she got stuck in that. Some boxes here. Superboy.
The Superboy's cool.
Portable Super Nintendo. And the box Sega Genesis games. I love a Sega Genesis game in a box.
Yeah, this is your section.
Get out the way, Donatello. What we got over here? Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. You were just talking about that. Moonwalker. Hyperstone Heist. Quackshot. All great games. Streets of Rage 2. Thunder Force 3. Rise Star. Golden Axe 2. Battletoads meets Double Dragon. Just, it keeps going and going. A lot of fun stuff there. Sparkster, Rocket Knight Adventures, Castlevania. And we got a few non-boxed Genesis games. It's sad. They live in the sad corner here because I want the box. And got Beavis and Bud down here just for fun. Just for funsies. I like Beavis and Bud. Okay, next up in this nice little retro corner is the NES games. Outside of the Switch, it's probably the system we have the most games for. And we have a little, maybe about 220 in total.
That's a lot.
And then our heavy hitters here being Princess Tomato and Salad Kingdom and Dragon Warrior 4. We did a Game Room tour in 2023. I'm pretty sure those were the same ones that were sitting there before. So we haven't got a lot of NES games since then. I think like I said, we have all the really, really good ones if we don't want to spend like hundreds of dollars.
We've been on a PS1 kick.
Yeah, and some Super Nintendo boxes that are just completely falling apart there, which is sad. So our boxes for classic consoles, Sega Genesis, NES is up there. Some boxed NES games, some of them, like Super Mario Bros. 3 is from my childhood, and Turtles 2. Some of them we found out and about, like Dragon Spirit and Robin Hood. And some of them, my buddy gave to me a few years ago, like that Final Fantasy. It's complete in box. It has every single thing you could have. Down here at the very bottom is some Famicom games, Super Famicom games. A few TurboGrafx games, Sega Saturn, both US and Japanese. And like my only Sega CD game, still feed. We don't have a Sega CD, but I saw it for cheap, so I wanted to get it. I want more Sega Saturn games. Sega Saturn's cool. Knights is cool. Virtual Fighter 2 is cool. Baku Baku is cool. Baku Baku is a very fun puzzle game. If you've never heard of it, you need to play Baku Baku somehow. It's also a Game Gear version, which is weird.
Can you talk about our TurboGrafx games?
Yeah, they're down there. We don't have many.
Zone. I like that one.
Fantasy Zone, Box Adventure, Bravo Man, and China Warrior, which Kathy wanted China Warrior.
I like China Warrior.
China Warrior sucks. It's one of the worst games ever made. And that's saying something. Oh, my poor knees. But yeah, everything's kind of packed into this corner here. I was looking up just recently something to go in this corner, like a corner shelf, so we can like take advantage of that space as well. Because you can see we don't have a ton of space over here on this wall. So we need to start rethinking things. Because we're not going to get rid of stuff. That's not happening. It's just not going to happen. But yeah, that's this corner over here. Let's move over to the other side. Okay, now we're on the other side here. You see all my stickers. You can see them in the videos too. There's more stickers on this side of this shelf. I like having stickers on my shelves because I think it looks cool. We got the big comfy couch for playing the games on. And got this shelf over here, which is all PlayStation stuff. I don't think there's anything up here that's not a PlayStation game. Starting at the top is PS4 games. This shelf is a recent addition. We moved all the PS4 games from the living room into here. And I did love collecting for the PS4. Had a lot of damn good games. A lot of damn good games I still need to play. Because we're still buying them, as it turns out. More PS1 games. I know I showed off a few over there, but those are kind of the stinkers of the bunch. This is like the good stuff. This is where your JRPGs live, the Final Fantasies, the Dragon Warriors, Chrono Cross, Legend of Dragoon, Legend of Mana, Metal Gear Solid, Tony Hawk's, stuff like that. Twisted Metal, can't go wrong. Star Ocean, Alundra 2, Suikoden.
I just beat that.
Yep, Kathy just beat Suikoden.
It's got a horrific cover.
Yeah, we just picked it up earlier this year. And Kathy beat it. Fun game, bad cover. Moved on down. Some more PS4 games, East games. I can't say enough good thing about East games. They're great. Suikoden 2 and Castlevania are the big heavy hitters on this shelf. That's my original Castlevania from 1997 or 98. I think I got it in 98. And I love and cherish it. It's one of my favorite games of all time. We just picked up Suikoden 2.
Just started it too.
Recently, yeah, we just started it. Kathy's starting it on the PS2, playing this version right here. I'm playing the HD remastered version on the Switch. And back here we got some Trails games. That's a very fun JRPG series. If you're interested in a very, very long, across multiple console story, you need to play the Trails series. Now we got PS3 games, which is, there's not a lot.
Not as many of those.
Kathy loves her Atelier games. Got a handful on the PS3.
I gotta play them.
Most of these are ones I picked up back in the day. That Streets of Rage 4 is not for the Genesis, even though it does say Genesis. It's the PS4 version. It's one of those special edition things we got at the limited run warehouse sale. And then down here, PSP games.
We've really been working on growing that this year.
Yeah, and this
is probably very different from the last video.
yeah, we probably had one PSP game last time. We have a bunch now. A lot of really good stuff. Tactics Ogre, Persona 1's up there. Outrun 2006. That's a fun game. Final Fantasy Tactics. Jeanne d'Arc. Crisis Core. But yeah, Lunar 2. The heavy hitters here. Kathy played through Lunar on the GBA.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend.
I played Lunar on the Lunar Remastered on the Switch.
I wish I'd played it.
But just like we do in Suikoden, on the PS1 and the remaster on the Switch. We're going to play it at the same time. We'll probably do the same thing for Lunar 2.
Yay.
Because we do have it on the PS1 and I have that remaster. Back behind Lunar 2
Lunar 2's pretty new.
is our very slim Vita collection.
We need more Vita games.
The big heavy hitter there is Persona 4 Golden, obviously. Persona's a great
And
series.
I played it on the Vita.
Alright, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, but these are PS2 games. That's my PS1 Classic box, but these are all PS2 games. PS2 was one of those systems that I had when I first got a job and had disposable income, so I bought a lot of PS2 games. Yeah, the SSX series is good. A lot of Mortal Kombat games somehow we have on the...
You have a lot of Guitar Hero.
Yeah, Dark Cloud 2. Shout out Dark Cloud 2. Great game. I need to beat it, actually, though.
Dragon Quest 8.
And Dragon Quest 8. Yes. And obviously the PS1 Classic box. It's got to go there because it's got to go somewhere. But yeah, that's the PlayStation shelf. This is one of my favorite shelves because it is just all PlayStation stuff. And obviously people, as I'm recording this, there's a lot of, fuck Sony because come 2028 they will not be doing any more physical versions of games.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Which it's not cool. Not cool in my opinion, but hey, I'm still gonna be collecting. I'm still be doing a collecting dance. Okay, this is our setup for our retro consoles. We got an HD TV over there, flat screen, and a CRT on the left, and all the systems underneath. They're not all hooked up. The majority of them that hook up through component cables or composite cables, I get those confused. They are hooked up and they probably just need to be plugged in and they can work and ready to go. The ones that run through HDMI like the PS3 and the 360 and the Wii U, they need to be plugged into the TV because I only have 2 HDMI inputs. And all the minis there, Sega Genesis, PlayStation, Nintendo, the Sega Genesis 2, Super Nintendo, and TurboGrafx is sitting on top of the TurboGrafx there. Just one of my favorite things about the houses, or this game room specifically, is all those consoles just ready to go, and you can play them on the CRT if you want to. Just a good ass time. Then over here, in this corner, it's all handheld stuff. The very top is not actually an handheld, it's a Lego set. It is that Lego Game Boy that came out last year. We put that together, that was a ton of fun. There's one of those Game & Watch Mario editions that was came out quite a bit ago now. They put out a Zelda one too, I need to get that. A Neo Geo Pocket Color with the box. We got that aqua blue camouflage. Game Boy Pocket, which is just a basic Game Boy that's much smaller and has a bigger screen. I remember when that came out. We got an original Game Boy, but not an original Game Boy. I don't know if anybody remembers this. When they did the refresh of the Game Boy where they released colors, there was like a yellow one and a black one and a red one. There was a clear one, and we got the clear one. I had a Game Boy, the original gray back in the day, but I don't know where it's at. And a Game Boy Color, that's more Kathy Speed. The Game Boy was kind of it for me as far as handhelds go until the DS came out. So, and down here, we have one of those Game Gear Micro things that came out a few years ago. I picked up in Canada. I believe they only came out in Japan, but they made their way over here somehow. They had this one and there's a red one, and the red one was more RPGs. This one has Shining Force games, which are also RPGs, and they're all in Japanese and on a very tiny screen, so I can't read it anyway. But this one also had like a puzzle game. I can't remember what it was, but that's why I picked that one up. Ideally I would want one the black one or the blue one that had the Sonic games on it, but that wasn't available at the time, and now they go for like $150. And we have a modded GBA there. It's got fingerprints all over it. It's got the backlit screen and a rechargeable battery. And I picked this out. I got it for Kathy. God, those fingerprints are horrible. But I picked some button colors for it, and I don't really like the way it turned out, but Kathy said she likes it. So, and we got a Wonder Swan back there. We have one WonderSwan game. It's Gunpei. I don't know where it's at. Game Boy Advance SP with the NES look to it, that classic gray, black, and red. And an original Game Boy Advance with no mods on it, just purple like Kathy likes it. She wanted an OG GBA. That's purple. Here are PSP and PSPs and Vita. That PSP is upside down.
That's my Hannah Montana one.
Well, it was upside down. And the Vita, I got Kathy the Vita for Christmas a few years ago. A handful full of Game Boy games on a shelf that I don't know what criteria Kathy picked these from. Beauty and the Beast,
There's no criteria.
Penguin Wars, Super Mario Land, and Worms Armageddon Edition, a limited run version. And a Game Boy Micro that's, a Game Boy Advance Micro, I guess, that looks like the Famicom.
And this was made by Nintendo too. And then the Hello Kitty pedometer.
A Hello Kitty pedometer made by Nintendo.
Made by Nintendo.
Does it even work?
A little bit.
It works a little bit. We don't know what that means, but we're not going to ask questions. Nintendo 2DS LL that looks like a Dragon Quest slime.
It's so cool.
Metal slime, that is, or metal melty slime. And it came with Dragon Quest 11 on 3DS, which the 3DS version did not come out over here. I think the 3DS version looks cool as hell. I wish it did come out over here in English, because it just looks like a very detailed, like PS1 games. Awesome. And some more GBA games and regular Game Boy games. You got Pokemons and Zeldas, Donkey Kongs, Final Fantasies, all right there in the road. Advance Wars, Golden Sun, we got both of those. And we have King Boo watching over us all here. Okay, this wall was the kind of last thing I was going to show off here in the game room. Don't really ever see it in the shots that I do when I'm sitting on the couch. But it's a few gaming art things. We got the shadow box of Castlevania 1 with Simon fighting death there. A big collage, or what do you call that? Got like a collage of levels from Sonic the Hedgehog 1. And up here is our Amiibo. Kathy got all the Animal Crossing Amiibo because she was obsessed there for a while.
Yep.
Got some Zelda ones, third-party ones. I was obsessed with that, getting like Pac-Man and Sonic and Mega Man, stuff like that. And Cloud, got both Clouds. At some point I decided I want to keep most of my Amiibo in the box, so I think they look cool. Sephiroth, some Links, and like some Pixel Pals and stuff that I was given over the years. There's Simon Belmont and Wind Waker Link. Oh, not Wind Waker, Link's Awakening Link. Some Mega Man Pixel Pals. Or what is up there? Yeah. Yeah, that's the Amiibo shelf. Some cool stuff up there. Haven't got an Amiibo in a minute. I think the last one I got was Terry Bogard there, which I decided to open because the box was kind of messed up. But yeah, that's the Amiibo. Okay, that was the game room tour. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what you see, some opportunities, maybe places to improve. Tell me, how about your game room? You got a bunch of stuff in one room? You got a bunch of stuff scattered all over the place like we do? If you have any game recommendations based on what you've seen in this video, please leave them in the comments below. Love talking about video games, retro games, current games, stuff like that. Just leave a comment below. We'll talk about it. Please like and subscribe, all of that fun stuff. I've been in from the Pix Pub. Peace out.